Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be figuring out whether I am good at being a user of the internet. We're going to be taking this quiz from Google to see if I can identify whether I'm being phished online or not. So let's go ahead and I guess just jump into the quiz and see if I can identify phishing versus legitimate things, I assume. I haven't actually looked at this yet, so this is my first time through it. Let's do this together. All right, here we go. Take the quiz. Name. I am Shane. Email. You don't get that. Let's start with this Google Doc email. Be sure to check out link URLs by hovering or using long presses and to explore the email addresses. Don't worry, none of the links will work. We don't want to send you somewhere or anywhere funny. Okay, here we go. We have Luke Johnson, luke.jason8000@gmail. It's the 2019 department budget. Hey there, here's the doc you asked for. Let me know if there's anything. Okay, so my mentality here is basically it's from a very strange email address. You'd expect if you're getting a 2019 department budget, it would be from an email within your company. So I'm gonna say this is phishing. Correct! This is in fact phishing. You must have spotted the lookalike URL. Be cautious about hyperlinks and attachments you open from emails. They may direct you to fraudulent websites where you've been asked or where you're asked to input sensitive information. Fair enough. And just for reference, I actually used a different rationale than they said. The link was like Google --drive or something like that. It was a lookalike link. I was actually just going based off of the email address. Apparently I got to the right answer anyways. So, fax message, no reply, admin. Okay, I've received a fax. You've received a one-page fax at 1:24:19, blah, blah, blah. Okay, efax.com. Efax.hosting, efax delivery. I feel like this is legitimate. Though, well, I feel like maybe this isn't legitimate because the email up here, EFACKS, does not match up with the EFAX, and you would expect, so I'm going to call this phishing. Correct! This is phishing. Well spotted. As you saw, the sender's email domain is misspelled as efax, and the link actually points to mailru382.co. Phishing often tries to trick you by lookalike URLs. Again, beautiful. And this is actually a link to, again, not really the method I used, but the net result was good for me. Hey, good for me. Time for a trip down memory lane. TK. Hey, do you remember this photo? Drive.google.download. I'm going to call that phishing. Correct! Looks like you spotted the lookalike URL. Also, because who links this photo? Just send it as an attachment where I can view the image. Sure. Uh-oh, looks like you're out of storage. Okay, this is supposed to be from Dropbox, it looks like. Here's the problem. Dropboxmail.com? Dropbox.com/buy. That could be legit, right? Dropbox.com. Is this legit? I'm going to call this legit. Correct! This is a legitimate Dropbox communication. The sender is dropboxmail.com, which is unusual but legitimate, and the URL is secure, which is where I kind of knew because, you know, it was to a Dropbox address, so good for me. Again, Dropbox Mail, which had me a little cautious, but the dropbox.com looked good. Receive the school's financial activity report. That from address isn't right, though. It should definitely be westmountdayschool.edu. So it's from a .org. Good day, Shane. Please find attached the 2019 financial activity report for your perusal. If I know, so that's phishing? Yeah, I mean, they kind of gave me the answer there. It's complicated fish. PDFs can contain malware or viruses. Always be certain you trust the sender and use your browser or an online service such as Google Drive to open them safely. Okay, so they kind of gave that one away, though. I'll take the credit, but they gave it away. Uh-oh, someone's been trying to access your account. Okay, so we have no-reply at google.support. Okay. This goes to, looks like some sort of dashes. That looks like phishing to me. So here's the thing with this one. Like, I very seldom, when I get these types of emails, because I'm a little bit cautious and I'm not necessarily great at identifying and looking for all the things here. As you've seen, I've guessed phishing on a couple times when it was phishing without actually identifying the different links. So here's the thing that I've done in the past is when I get one of these emails, I just go directly to the service separately, completely outside of the email to change my password. That way, I know my password's safe, I know I'm going where I want to go, and I don't have to worry about the email. I'm going to call this thing phishing, though, because that URL looks a little fishy to me. Correct, this email used another lookalike URL. Again, that's kind of a common theme here. Okay, google.support, you'd expect google.com, not google.support. And again, it's not actually directing you to a google.com thing. My account seems to be under attack again, or is it? Government-backed attackers may be trying to steal your password. Again, it's at google.support. Again, if we long press google.com/tinyurl. So again, Google's not going to use like a tiny URL type thing, so phishing. Correct? This based on a real warning page, but links to a fake login page. Okay. So again, phishing. You're probably noticing by now that this quiz is mostly phishing stuff. You've clicked a link and now someone is asking for access to your email. Do they need to have access? Hi, Shane. You've clicked a link and now someone is asking for access to your email. I don't know what TripIt is, so this one's tough. However, it is a TripIt.com thing. And I guess if I was trying to use a TripIt service, I would say maybe. Correct. It's legit. You know, sometimes you have these different services that require access to your email, contacts, whatever. So again, that one was a little tricky just because my guard's so up. But I suppose, yeah, if you're trying to use this TripIt service, then they may actually need access. It's important to be cautious with these kinds of account access requests, though, and be sure you trust the developer. So that is good sound advice. Check the domain that is displayed, and be sure to click on it for more details. Great job, Shane. You got an 8 out of 8 correct. Good job, me. I was indeed perfect. Practice makes perfect, and more you understand what to look for, the safer you are from phishing attacks. You can also take a few simple steps to better protect your online accounts. Learn more at that little link there. So I will actually leave this quiz linked down below in case you want to check it out for yourself, though if the questions are all the same, which it very well might be. Oh, I guess I should have had a spoiler alert for you. Well, I didn't, so poo. But if you like this type of content that's a little bit different, where I take a look at some of these things that, you know, sometimes tech companies put together, these little quizzes or just things to explore that you're not used to. I know Google does it a lot with their homepage, google.com. Whether it be games or just taking a look at a historical figure, whatever. If you like that sort of thing, give this video a like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things, very helpful. Would some of these have tripped you up? That's the big thing that I'm curious about. Let me know down below in those comments. Again, I will link the quiz down below in case you want to take it yourself or give it to a family friend. Or a family member, I guess, and just watch them hopefully do well. But maybe you like to watch the chaos and watch them fall apart. I'll go ahead and leave some social media down here as well and let YouTube queue up a couple more videos from my channel for you to watch. I'm Shane with Hoosier Hardware, and I'll see you guys in the next video.